Hey guys, welcome back, it's Krystal. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial using some products that were sent to me from Gorgeous Cosmetics, but I also purchased some of these products myself. So they were kind enough to send me this full bag of goodies. So there's some eyeshadow palettes in here, blush palettes, some lipstick, foundation, highlighter, and then I also already own a bunch of Gorgeous Cosmetics products right here. I just put oil on my face and it's getting like all over the packaging, but I own these already. So I actually purchased mine from HAUTELOOK because I wanted to try this brand quite a while ago, and I've been wanting to review it for you guys, but I haven't tested all the palettes yet. So they sent me some additional ones that I don't own, as well as one repeat palette, so I will save that for a giveaway. But as far as the rest of the palettes, I have not tried yet, so I thought I would try them on camera. I did get my eyebrows microbladed, so they're still going through the healing process. It takes about 10 days. If you guys want a full video on that, just let me know. Gorgeous Cosmetics is an Australian brand. You can find this at Nordstrom. All right, so the first thing I want to use is the Gorgeous Cosmetics Base Perfect Liquid Foundation. I've heard people say good things about this foundation, but you don't hear a lot of buzz about this brand in general on YouTube. So I'm really excited to try this. It's a silky, oil-free, long-lasting foundation, delivering flawless results for perfect complexion. I got the shade in 1W because I like something a little bit more golden or warm-toned. And I think it might be a hair dark, but we will see. So I already have like facial oil on, and I'm going to use my Eco Tools little sponge here. I don't remember the name of this particular one. And I don't know if you guys saw, but I had blemishes like above my nose, or above my nose, below my nose. I did some waxing on my face recently, and it caused me to like get a bunch of pimples. It actually has a nice finish, especially over the oil. If you guys know me, I love to put oils on before I put my foundation. I just feel like it really helps smooth them out. I just feel like it makes them look better. Especially like if it's a thicker matte foundation, which this one doesn't say it's matte. Special light diffusing pigments amplify the light, giving skin a healthy luminosity. Contains vitamin A and E to soothe and condition the skin. Oh, medium to full coverage, suitable for all skin types. So it says it has luminosity to it, which I do see, but also I have oil on, so. But I think it looks good. So yeah, that looks pretty good. The color might be a hair dark, just a hair dark. Like, I feel like, see it on my hand here? I feel like it dries down a little bit darker than it looks wet. So anyway, that's what it looks like. I think it looks good. I don't have a Gorgeous Cosmetics concealer, so I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I have the shade in Light Sand. So next I'm going to take this powder. It's the Gorgeous Cosmetics Powder Perfect Pressed Powder. Packaging's really pretty. So this says, this triple milled foundation powder feels as soft as silk. Illuminative properties correct an even skin tone, providing a naturally healthy finish. That sounds promising, doesn't it? So this is the actual packaging right here. And I got the shade 01, which I think is a little bit light, but since the foundation was a tiny bit dark, I think that's gonna work out just fine. So I'm just gonna lightly dust this on my face. I don't wanna apply too much. Try not to get it on my eyebrows because I'm not supposed to put anything on them for 10 days. Just ointment. So if they look very glossy, it's because I have ointment on them. Yeah, that powder looks pretty nice. Looks smooth. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to my eyes before I finish my face. I'm going to take one of their eyeshadow palettes, maybe a few different ones actually. So I did get one eyeshadow palette, no, two eyeshadow palettes from them. One is a repeat that I already own, and then the other two palettes they sent me are like blush palette and I think blush and highlighting palette. So this is what the palette's packaging looks like. Silver with the Gorgeous Cosmetics in red. And then all of their palettes come in this black packaging. It's very, very sturdy, nice and compact. Has all the names of the shadows on the back here. You can actually customize your own palettes. They do have like 4-pan palettes and 8-pan palettes. So the 4-pan palette looks like this. And the eyeshadows are huge. Let me just show you. So this is the Neon palette. Look how pretty this is. I'm really glad that I picked this one. This is one that I did not own, so they did send it to me, and I think it's absolutely stunning. Like when you think neon, you're thinking, oh my gosh, but I think these are really pretty. Really, really pretty. And these pans are huge. Like you can purchase the pre-made palettes. They have several different 4-pans and 8-pan palettes, or you can customize your own palette. If you want a 4-pan or an 8-pan and you want to pick your own shades, you can pick some of their individual colors and just put them in a palette on their website. So I'm gonna use this neon palette today. All right, so I'm just gonna open some of the ones I already own. So this is the Ever Matte shades. So this one's a really nice matte palette, very neutral. If you love like neutrally colors, this one would be great. I think it's nice because it has like the brow bone, the deeper shade, and then very nice like transition colors here. So that one's really pretty. You might use that in conjunction. This one is the Everyday Beauty shades. These all have like some kind of sheen to them. Really pretty colors, like very wearable, you know? And then this one here is the Contour Shades palette. Look how pretty that is. You could use this on your eyes as well. It doesn't have to just be for your face. This is a really nice one. I've used this one. I've used the Everyday Beauty one that I showed you previously. And then this one is the Ever Metallic shades. I've used this one as well, actually. I think I've used all of these palettes. I just probably used them all once. So these are supposed to be all metallic shades here. I have a 4-pan palette. This is Custom Eye. I don't know. This one was like a set. Came with some lipsticks and stuff. But this one's really pretty because it has purples in it. And you know purples are my favorite. I think first I'm gonna actually take this palette right here. This is the Ever Matte shades. So I'm gonna take this color right here called Sesame. Sesame in my crease. You can see it's nice and pigmented. It's blending out nice. So I'm taking this orangey shade right here. It's called Orange. And it has a little bit of a sheen to it, but I don't think you're gonna really sense that on the eyes. So you can see maybe a tiny bit of the sheen on this color, but it's not like super shimmery, but it's really pretty. Ooh, I like it. I'm actually gonna blend the upper edge of my shadow here just to blend it out. Then I'm gonna take this shadow over here. It's Potato Cake, and it's like an off-white matte color. So from the Neons palette, I'm actually gonna take the yellow shade right here. This one is called Buttercup. And I'm just gonna take this fluffier brush. Ooh, that's really pretty. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, but I think that's pretty. It makes it wearable because it's not like neon. Like they call it neon and some of the colors look neon-ish, like these 4, but they're actually seem pretty wearable so far. So that is pretty. I'm actually gonna wet it a little bit, see how that goes. My eyes, I'm gonna take the blue right here. This one's called Electric Dream. So I'm going to run this kind of as an eyeliner, but maybe a little bit smoked out on the more outer portion of my lid. I think I'm gonna run it through the crease a little bit too. And I'm gonna switch brushes here. Okay, I'm gonna take this one that has a little bit of a point, kind of run that through the crease a little bit. All right, so from the Ever Matte palette, I'm gonna take the black right here. So I'm just gonna run that along the tight line on the outer portion just to kind of define the lash line a little bit. So I put mascara on and I used the Maybelline Lash Discovery mascara. Then I went in with the MAC Lash Zoom. This is like a sample. I'm just trying to use mascaras up in my collection. I think I'm gonna go in with the first orangey color that we used from the Ever Matte palette, this one right here. And I'm just taking that shade and running that along the lower lash line. A little bit of a sheen to it. I'm gonna take this one, it's from the Everyday Beauty Shades palette. And I'm just gonna run this on the lower lash line. I'm just going back over this blue a little bit. I'm gonna just kind of pat it on. I feel like it's gonna intensify it a little bit. Yeah, that definitely intensified it. So I'm gonna take Makeup Geek Full Spectrum Eyeliner Pencil in Espresso. Just a very dark brown. Just gonna run that along the waterline here. I'm gonna take this one that was called Orange. I'm just gonna pop this there. Yeah, that adds a little bit of brightness or something. So this is the blush highlight shades. It's really pretty. And the other one is the Everyday Blush Shades. That's really pretty as well. But I think for contouring, I'm gonna take the palette that I already have and I'm gonna use the Contour Shades palette. This one right here, this one's good for contouring and bronzing, but again, you can use this on your eyes. This shade right here, this one is called Matte Tan. See, it's nice and pigmented. Like, it looks like a super light color, but it really shows up well and it blends out nicely onto my skin. This would also be a really nice transition color for the eyes. This one is Rose Glow right here. I'm gonna take this one, Rose Glow. This is from the Everyday Blush palette. This looks like a nice everyday pinky shade. So I'm just gonna take a fluffy powder brush and kind of diffuse everything a little bit. I'm gonna take this color right here, and this one is called Potato Cake. I think that's the same one we used as the brow bone shade. I'm actually gonna use this under my eyes to brighten a little bit, and then I'm gonna take like a shimmery shade to highlight with. Yeah, I think that brightened a little bit. So none of these really have like a sheen that I want to use for highlighting. So I did see one in this palette right here. This is one of the ones I already owned and has these pretty shades. I don't know what this one's called though. I don't know the name of that one, that shimmery one right here. I don't know the name. It doesn't say it on the back. And this says just Custom Eye. I'm gonna try to go on HAUTELOOK where I purchased it and see if this, like, I can go to my orders and see if it lists the name of this particular shadow or highlight. And I'm just gonna use that to highlight my cheekbones because it looks really pretty as a highlight actually. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. That's really pretty. It's perfect. They should have had this color in one of those blush palettes or that highlight blush palette. I think it would have been better. If I can find the name of this color, I will definitely link it or list it below. And I will link all these products below as well because they have them on their website. So pretty. So I'm gonna put this down my nose. Actually gonna apply a little bit more blush on top, maybe not adding any more blush to the brush, but just kind of going over to diffuse the two together. You know what? I want to add that highlight to my brow bone and my inner tear duct. And then they sent a lipstick, which I already own, I think 2 lipsticks from Gorgeous Cosmetics. So this lipstick is called Muse, M-U-S-E. I'm gonna take my coconut water and I'm gonna try to not to get it on my eyebrows. So this is by Pearl Essence, one of my favorites. All right guys, so this is the completed look and I really am enjoying all the products so far. So I think the foundation was nice. It had nice coverage. It doesn't emphasize pores or texture and it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It doesn't look cakey. It says it has a little bit of luminosity, which I do agree with. Now I did have an oil on my face prior, but I feel like it did look luminizing and not matte, and it blended out really nicely, and the color match is not bad. I mean, I think it was a hair dark, but not so dark that I couldn't use it. So color match was pretty good. I like that it was a little bit more warm toned. And as far as like the eyeshadows, I think they're nice and pigmented. They blend well, they layer really nicely. So I was impressed with the neon palette that I tried for the first time today, as well as the other palettes that I owned previously that I've tried. Now I haven't used every single shade, but what I've used so far from Gorgeous Cosmetics has been good. And then the blush and bronzers performed really nicely, as well as the lipstick. It's nice and opaque, creamy formula. It feels nice on the lips. So far I'm really impressed. So I will definitely have to do like a dedicated review and swatch video on all of these palettes because I have so many here. So Gorgeous Cosmetics did provide a coupon code for me to share with you guys. It's not an affiliate link. It is Krystal50 for 50% off your purchase from the Gorgeous Cosmetics website. I will link that down below in the description box for you guys in case you're interested in checking it out. They have a lot of other stuff. They have eyeliner, mascara, they have some makeup brushes, they have eyelashes, some glitter. They have a little bit of everything. If you guys have used any of the products from Gorgeous Cosmetics, let us know your thoughts down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys. Have a great day.